What's good, everyone? Welcome to another episode of the Mans Are Mossin podcast, episode 28. It's your boy Dreday, and we got Nick back for episode 28.
I'm back.
He's not locked up no more.
Free up.
I'm free up.
Quarantine free.
You already know, man.
Nick, how does it feel, yo?
Great. I can't lie. I thought I could handle it, but I was losing my mind, bro. Not gonna lie. But I'm back, I'm sane again.
Mm-hmm.
So, thank you for stopping by and
I had to check in Nick in lockups, just to make sure he's good.
He was the only friend that did that.
Call him out, bro.
There's nothing to call out. I was just saying he was the only friend that came to check me. But
I hear that still. It's crazy.
I check in the men's.
I know the feeling.
But yeah, man, we out here, man. I'm back. I feel better. And yeah. How's Toronto?
Toronto's good, not much, just same old on these ends. Just holding it down. But before we go on, we gotta let people know that Nigel made a reappearance on this episode.
You already know what it is.
And then this week we got special guest Po.
Jeez.
This guy's been ducking and dodging us for a minute, and he's finally on the pod.
Yes, sir.
For those that don't know, Po, give him a little breakdown of what do you do and who you are.
I'm a producer engineer from Brampton, Ontario.
Say it with your chest,
I
bro.
run Lotus Recording Studios with the Mandem. Yeah, let's get this. Let's get it.
Okay, yo, what artists have you worked with from the city?
Darren Falana, Tino Sutra, New Cat, Samir Amir. Yeah, man. A lot more in the works.
You sound like an old head, like when they touch the radio right now.
Yeah, I like to let my work do the talking for that stuff,
It's so funny how he switched up and being all regal as soon as he came on, but as soon as the record button was, hit, he's all,
man's are calling me out early. Okay,
yo, this guy exposed, the real.
I already know you gotta keep it professional when you're on air, bro.
Oh, now it's professional.
The media training 101. You already know I had drama class in high
switch
school.
up is crazy. But yeah, I read it.
But Nick, what can you actually tell the listeners out there, what you're actually doing out there during that time for why you?
I can't expose that.
Well, no.
Yo.
I'm not saying the actual work, but I'm just saying
what top secret mission to LA, bro. Just allow it.
He signed an NDA, bro. He can't say much.
Bro, I can't speak on it.
No, the only thing I'm saying is you went to LA, you take photos, and then that's it. This guy's like, nah. This guy made it sound like you had to do some undercover.
Just know that. I couldn't believe it.
That's exactly what I had to do.
Yikes! Bleep.
Well, I know when you came back, you had time to actually watch E3, and we actually got a chance to see all the new game stuff that dropped. So I already know for all the Xbox fans, they're amped for. Well, I don't know if you guys are amped for Halo because it didn't look like it.
I am.
I'm excited for it, but I know it's gonna fail me.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not too excited for it still. Maybe because I don't have the new console yet, so I haven't felt those vibes yet of playing on a new gen.
I just felt like you have to get out of that old head mentality, bro. That's what I was saying. It's just the new gen of Halo. It's the fast-paced Halo. It's not that slow, low-gravity stuff we're used to anymore.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of times I'm trying to run. I'm not trying to deal
power
with
walk?
Yeah, I'm not trying to power walk.
In that game, you can run and you can charge.
That's what I'm saying.
It feels great doing that.
I hear that still. You're just trying to get to places faster.
Exactly. And makes smoke. You just want smoke in the game, no? You want to get headshots.
Yeah, but everything's the whole battle royale vibe now. Everyone, as you said, everything's more hype, fast paced.
Exactly.
So wait, Halo has battle royale?
No, not yet. But
That's
they
where it's coming
should
out.
have it. No.
It's free to play.
They said it's free to play, but no battle royale.
Oh, sick. That's sick.
That's coming soon, though.
But it's just team deathmatch and capture the flag.
It's just regular. It's like Halo 5, literally. Probably.
I don't think they're gonna make a battle royale.
They should make a big firefight game mode.
They had that 12v12.
Not is it firefight? It's called firefight where you face the waves
ODST?
of monsters.
That's Horde or whatever. No.
No, that's firefight, bro.
It's
Firefight,
firefight,
okay.
so
Yeah, they need to make like a 20-man firefight where you're just facing waves of fucking enemies. That shit's kind of fun.
They had that back in the day, I swear.
ODST.
I feel like not enough mans were playing
ODST, I
it.
swear they had that in ODST, no?
It was only like 4
Not enough
mans.
guys are playing it, but like like I feel like you just gotta be innovative with the game modes now because everyone's doing like the battle royales. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, but then the battle royale's a lot easier to go down that path because it's like if you give the people what they want, they're gonna come true.
I feel like Halo's different though. Like battle royale for Halo is just so like what are you collecting? What would you be collecting on the map?
Well, you have vehicles, you got multiple weapons. Like maybe you start off with the pistol and you can get a BR. You know how when you start like a match and you just have an assault rifle in your cheese because you can only do so much.
Yeah.
Mhm.
A BR you can use across the map. You can't use an AR across the map.
They're not gonna allow that though.
They would. I don't know. I feel like that would be
They're
a
gonna
last
do something.
resort thing.
They would do something where like
Halo Wars style.
no, like in terms of just I don't know the weapon shit. They just find a way to balance the whole thing. Cause like, what's the point of making a gun that's useless? So they
I mean,
do
that's how most battle royales start. You start off with like nothing.
No, I'm just saying like in terms of with the Halo, it just won't work. Trust me.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
Big facts.
I was gonna say next to the Halo.
I'm not. I'm just saying
Like
if you just look at the way how the game is and
Yeah,
it just
doesn't
doesn't
seem
work.
like it could be restructured to fit
Yeah,
a battle
like
royale environment.
it
I beg to differ.
Because the map would have to be bigger.
Yo, I'm just saying with battle royale, you have like you're in a position where like you're gonna die pretty fast. The way how Halo is, like you don't die fast in that game. Like it's pretty easy to get out of like situations and shit. But it just
It would be like COD.
I'm just saying that. But then now you're changing the whole dynamic of the whole game now, because now. I'm not trying to get into it, really. I just woke up. But, like,
I just woke up.
you know, it's not. You'd be a lot more cheese at what the fuck you're playing in compared to, like.
You're saying if you got shot by like a banshee out of nowhere.
Nah,
Yo,
man.
that would be crazy if they had those air vehicles in battle royale. I'd be so vexed.
That's what I'm saying.
A banshee would be 2 teeth.
Yeah.
There'd be a man with the laser and then you're smoked. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's ways about it. Like, imagine they just had a campaign mission. They have so many missions. Imagine they made one full mission into a battle royale map.
That's
That'd be
basically
wicked.
That's basically what they're doing. Like, but it's not a battle royale game.
I know. I'm just saying that's what it should be if it was battle royale.
Nah, the reason why too is because when man starts seeing the updates for that shit, you're gonna get pissed.
I mean,
Yeah. It's gonna be a 100 gig game at that point.
I'm
Like
I've
that
read
game,
genre,
that game.
it's normal,
You have
right?
to also remember that game is also, from what I know, they really are making it for the new Xbox. So like, if you're gonna do anything and all that shit, especially battle royale wise, like that's just gonna be fucking. A lot of people got cheesed because the game looked like unfinished, and that's why it got delayed. And then, now if you're gonna be demanding like crazy ass graphics with a free to play game, Call of Duty fucking takes up a shit ton of space on most man's consoles.
Yeah, like 150. If
And that
anything.
game is not even
They
like
don't even have that, bro. Nice that.
Yeah, but I know how much space it takes up though.
yeah. When I had it, that shit took up so much space, and like that game size just keeps getting bigger for like every update.
But I mean,
that
that's
they
to
add
be
it.
expected. Like any new game, to be
But I'm
honest.
just saying though, niggas aren't gonna like fuck with it if the game's gonna be that fucking big, and then everyone's like basically forced of cop like a new hard drive or some shit, and not everybody's like down to do that. Some people just want to play the Xbox and not have to worry about having to delete multiple games just to make one game run, or being like, yo, why'd I have to only play Halo or whatever?
Have like 3 hard drives connected to your Xbox, basically.
Yeah, like it just looks unorganized. Some people don't really want to fuck with it. Some people like, yeah, for sure I would assume not care, but some people just
I guess it
want that
depends
peace
on
of
how.
mind, you know?
I guess it just depends on how committed you are, or how desperately you would want to.
And the average consumer is not you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even have a hard drive, so you
I'm
know.
just saying. Once you start looking at it like that, people are gonna be like, "Yo, it's a waste of money. Why did I pay this much for a fucking Xbox
I
that
hear
could
you.
only play one game?"
I feel like they need to start like a cloud thing where all the games are on in the cloud and you could just access it.
Isn't that what they're working on right now,
I
though?
thought that's what they were, but I'm not sure.
That's Stadia, isn't it?
I mean, Xbox needs their own, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, what
Yeah.
if you have all your games in the cloud and you can just access it whenever you want by connected to that server?
But is that like more bandwidth to like stream the game?
Oh yeah, but like we're in that age where like you're getting gigabyte internet. It's not that big of a deal no more.
I don't know, bro. I'm
Some-
at like
some
20.
man's
I'm
already
at,
lagging
I was
off,
gonna say, I'm
I
on
guess
25
that
megs
just-
right now.
That just
yo.
depends in your area, obviously,
Yo,
right?
some man's aren't you. I'm trying to tell you, bro. You're
That's
not
what
the
I'm
average
saying.
consumer. Like,
Hey, shout
man's
out.
want this shit to be built for them. It's not. It's an all around thing. Like,
A regular
Boy.
consumer, I get you. I mean, I look at myself as a regular consumer. My
Yo,
area,
why
you're not.
bro? You're out here getting like a gigabyte download speed.
that's just
yo.
Rogers, right? Like
For me, I'm at 25 megs. Yeah.
that's just Bell. Bell is slower at getting all that stuff done compared to Rogers. That's a whole other topic, you know.
I
and
don't
you
know.
expect the average consumer to know all this?
That's what I'm
I
saying.
mean, I
Like-
worked at Bell. That's why I know this.
Bell has bare people, yo, and we don't know that. So
But they're much slower than Rogers.
for now, well, depending on where you live in Brampton, but like where I'm
It is
at,
much slower than Rogers. I can't lie. When I had Rogers, when I was downloading games, it was hitting like 150 megabytes per second. I was like, wow, this is crazy. This is an experience. And when I was with Bell, I'm with Bell right now. It's like 30, 50.
Yeah,
that's where I'm at right now. Still,
I'm hitting like 350 on my
That's why I tell
gigabyte
man.
internet.
That's why I tell them I can't play games because I'm like, yo, if I have to do an update, that's it.
You're done for
That's
the
it for
night.
the night. You know, like just gonna spend my night updating these games.
yeah, that's why I turn on the thing that they have where it automatically downloads.
I hear you. Every man's been telling me that, but
Yeah, you gotta
good
turn
on
that on, yo.
Good on that.
Since he's not trying to update.
Once it updates, I can just go watch it on Netflix or something. You know what I'm saying? While it's updating,
It slows down your game download in case you didn't know that.
that's fine. That's fine.
So you guys gonna be here. That's how you lead to knockouts, yo.
I mean, knockout legend, bro.
You already know. Knockout legend, a knockout legend.
Did you guys see anything that really popped out to you for E3?
I actually didn't follow up on E3, but like, what did they announce? Give me a quick rundown.
Okay, the biggest thing was that Xbox is dropping a shit ton of day one games, like when they drop through Game Pass. So essentially, if you have Game Pass, a lot of these new games that they're dropping, you can play them as soon as they're released. You just gotta download them. So
Didn't they say they're downloading like 80 new games, or they're giving
No,
out
27 new-
27 new
27
games,
new
free
titles.
games?
free
Yeah.
on Game Pass, and yeah, that was really the highlight of like, well, for me at least from E3. Game wise,
Forza was in
and
dope.
Forza Horizon 5, yeah, that game looking nice. Well, aside of that, they dropped a lot. There's a lot of games that like. At first, I was like, yeah, some of these games are kind of weak. But then I thought about it, like after the end of the whole presentation, it's like it's a big variety of games that they made. Still, they had racing games,
Mhm.
the
They had a
fucking
zombie
RPG shit. They had a lot of different shit that like fills the gap for every type of gamer or whatever. So,
So
at
like,
first,
sorry. Besides Halo, what's like the biggest game that they announced coming out?
I don't know. It really depends on like I don't know what's the biggest game. Right
There's like
now.
this
It's all
RPG.
preference.
'Cause right
There's
now,
no-
yeah,
there's not a
it's
Cyberpunk for this year. Is what I'm saying.
Halo's really the most
Halo's the
anticipated
biggest
game.
game. That's like the
But
staple,
they weren't
right?
they weren't really marketing it like crazy because I guess they wasted that time for last year because the game was supposed to release last year, but the whole
Used the COVID
bullshit
excuse.
with it and
I remember.
there was a lot of controversy surrounding it. People were like, "Yo, don't fucking release the game if it's not finished." and then they kind of just said, all right. So then this year they didn't really do anything. They showed it off, a lot of different shit. But I think if anything, the biggest news in terms of, because we didn't see no game shit really. One of the companies that Xbox bought is dropping like this new game, and that's one of the top contenders for anticipation. It's called Starfield. I don't know what the fuck it's about or whatever, but apparently that, this is going to be their first game launching with Microsoft. So that's probably like another anticipated one, because Microsoft, I think, spent $1 billion plus
On this
more
game?
on the company to be a part of Xbox now.
Oh, true.
So yeah, this would be their first game under them and blah blah. But outside of that, there's a lot of different like a lot of these companies now, and I think it's because of Sony really. A lot of these guys kind of just, actually no, they still did a lot of shit under E3, but these guys will go and like kind of have their own conferences kind of. I mean, that's always been an E3 thing.
Yeah.
But it's not before, like, because of COVID and everything, they kind of divvied it up. So I think like day one or whatever was Xbox, and then later on in the day it was like
There's also like Nintendo,
and
like other like game publishers and developers and stuff like that.
Yeah, they have their own thing, but they do it under E3. But Sony's the only people who have their own like separate event, because they're like, we don't need E3. So we have our PlayStation event. That's where we show off all the shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess it puts them at an advantage if they get to see what's about to drop, and they're like, all right, that's the competition. All right, watch this, and just blow everyone away with their own conference and shit. So
because they also drop like new technology for like their TVs and all their other stuff during their Sony like.
yeah, I mean,
Their Sony conferences and all that.
yeah, with them having their own conference, they have more control and shit. Like, it's all about them.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, everything they announce just complements what the fuck they're trying to sell.
Sure, the new Xbox is better than the new PlayStation.
I don't know, but in terms of bang for your buck, yeah, you get a lot with the fucking Xbox, man. Or at least with just anything Microsoft puts their hands on. Like, I keep trying to tell them, man, that whole Game Pass shit is actually the fucking future, and
It's a game changer.
And the fact that nobody's like can really do it right now is kind of fucking. It speaks volumes, because it's the most smartest thing ever. Like,
I always wondered how that works.
what, the service?
Yeah, like how do the game developers get how does it work? Does Microsoft pay them for a license?
I'm
to
pretty
sell
sure.
it,
How-
and they
I'm
get,
pretty-
get all
That's
the
what I'm
profit.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, however fucking Netflix does it, it's probably how
Same exactly.
the same exact thing that Microsoft does it. Like, all right, you guys want to? Because I'm pretty sure it might. Like, I don't know. I didn't do no research or nothing crazy about it, but I would assume that the developer can have that option whether or not they want the game on Game Pass or not.
Yeah.
Because if you put it on Game Pass, I feel like
Can they get that's what I mean. Like, if
You
it's $30 a person, how does that get split up? Like, does the developer get anything of that?
of course, I'm pretty the developer has to like get something out of like being on Game Pass, but
It's probably like an end of month thing where it's like at the end of the month, if this many people are playing, they probably get like a certain percentage, and
Or downloads type
then it's like
thing?
you get more people to play the game. If you have like add-ons that you can buy, like
That's what I was
DLCs and all that.
thinking, yeah.
People
Yeah,
are buying that.
I
So-
feel like the game has to kind of just like, it depends on what the longevity is of the game, kind of. Like, I feel like some games probably don't do it until like way after, because like, say
Well,
for
I
instance,
heard-
like, there's like a koal to it, low key, like Red Dead Redemption, for instance.
2K got me for that too. I remember I bought 2K, and then like a month or so after it was on Game Pass, and I was like, wow.
Yeah,
Sucks.
but then like,
Red
I
Dead
feel
Redemption is on Game Pass. Sorry to interrupt.
what?
Red Dead Redemption is on Game Pass?
So yo, it's a koala because yo, when you go on it, I heard that there's an online version that's free,
Oh.
right? So there's an on so they put the online version on Game Pass because from what it looks like with any live service game, you have these like packages essentially. So not only are they getting paid through Game Pass, but they're also getting paid from in-game shit. So like all right, for instance, I heard way back that in Red Dead Redemption, like you had to you kind of like the grind to get shit is so long that like you're kind of like the incentive to buy your way to get
Just
certain
brings you to
shit
a certain point.
is
Yeah.
readily available that like you can just do it.
I hear that still. That
Yeah.
sounds like what I was talking to Dreday about with 2K before.
Yeah, with
Like,
VC.
Man, no matter how much a man will spend on 2K, like the actual game itself, they'll always buy VC because they don't want to go through the grind every year of making a new My Player and
Right?
I think it's the same with
So
FIFA.
that's why I feel like at a certain point, like depending on the game, like some of these guys, if it's a live service game, I feel like that's when they enter the Game Pass world. But when it's a game where it doesn't, I guess it isn't supposed to like have that longevity kind of to it. That's when they kind of just leave it at top price on the game market, and it's just not on Game Pass.
How much do you think people get when they like debut a game on Game Pass?
I don't know, but I would assume.
You think it's like a royalty?
I feel like it's like it's a contractual kind of thing at a certain point. Because say like Halo, that's on Game Pass, so I'm pretty sure Microsoft already gave them a bag to be like here we're gonna put you on Game Pass. Here's like an upfront already.
Exactly, an upfront
Like,
and a royalty.
Exactly, and then
Yeah.
now whatever you guys make through Game Pass, that's beneficial to you. Cause I remember when Game Pass first came out, it was shit. There was no games at all. Like it was trash or whatever.
There was a lot of the old Xbox games that they just had on there.
Yeah, like a lot of games that's like, all right, if you're new to Xbox, here's some testers if you want to just see how the Xbox plays on what kind of literally emphasis on kind of games you want to play, and they weren't even nice. So I feel like with them seeing the success of it all, it's kind of like, all right, you kind of are in a position of benefiting from this being on this service because we have so much people on Game Pass now. Blah blah. It only works to the developer's favor, in my opinion, because it's like you have this high quality game that's available technically for free. When you that's the whole magic with Game Pass is that it feels free.
Yeah.
Because like you kind of ignore that you're paying monthly, and then you're like, oh wow, I could download all these games.
Well, they bundle everything together because they bundle like your live, your Game Pass, and
Yeah,
everything all in one.
Yeah.
So it's like it feels like
If-
you're just paying for like basically like a brand new games every month, like, but you're not paying the full price.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
You also can't game share that, I'm pretty sure.
Now you can game share.
You can
that.
game share it.
Yeah,
Fam, we
yo, we
game
game share right now.
game sharing.
Game
we're
Pass.
talking about I game share with Marcus Game Pass.
Yeah,
Really? I wonder if I'm
Fam,
game
it's
share.
it's ridiculous. Like yo,
Oh, that makes sense still.
yeah.
Yeah, you have all those games.
Shout out Darnell.
This guy probably sees all the games. He's like, I got no games.
That's what I was about to say actually though. Like if you have a hard drive and you really have like 25 games on your hard drive, it really is worth it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah, I agree.
That's when it's maximally like worth it.
yeah, because you can switch between so much different games. You'll have probably like about like 5 or 6 like top games.
And then you just get everything is like a season pass now, right? So like you get the
Yeah.
updates.
Yeah,
Play games on the seasons that you like.
yeah, because they basically put you on the microtransactions, and now it's like,
That's
as you
like-
said, like there's brand new seasons every like couple months and all that.
The new Halo is doing that shit, but they're trying to do
Oh yeah.
some shit where like they don't want people to keep having to pay for that like pass every time, like and that's the discretion of the developer. Like niggas like at EA are definitely gonna like
They're infamous for that.
milk you for money, but like with Halo, it's just like, all right, yo, this is a free to play game. This is like their first time entering that market, really. Like without having to pay full price for the game. So I feel like they're trying to cover their ass by at least having a guarantee that, like, all right, the game's free, but once you download the pass to play a certain whatever season one time, because it's a one-time payment, I feel like that's why they added it, kind of, you know.
No, but as you said, there's gonna be different seasons, right? And I feel like as there's new seasons, they're gonna charge you and be like, oh well, if you want season 3, you gotta pay.
No, I'm saying with Halo though, they're saying like it's a one-time thing.
Just a one-time. That's it.
Yeah, but I'm saying like not everybody's like that. It's at the discretion of the fucking developer.
I guess for Halo, it's just because it's a Microsoft exclusive, you know.
That's what I'm thinking. I think it's just because it's like, yo, this is their first time in the market really to do this. That's why they're like, all right, yo.
I feel like every game is going towards that model, bro.
Yo, of course, it's smart as shit because yo, people don't realize you're spending guap like Fortnite. I can't lie, I had to give it up because I'm like, yo, this whole buying the Game Pass every fucking season is pretty like tedious, yo. So
top of that, you can buy gear as well,
and then you can buy gear. Yo, it's a milk grab.
Sometimes you want to force your levels too. You can pay for your levels up and everything. Even Apex has that. When they see
doesn't Call of Duty have that too?
Yeah, they do.
Warzone.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, bro, it's the new wave. It makes the most sense
because you spend like $100 and then you can max out your battle pass and be like, all right, I have everything now.
Oh yeah, you can pay for the levels. Yeah.
There's some people who aren't doing. You know, there's some people that want to invest that kind of money into that kind of stuff.
Well, it depends. You know,
I don't agree with it, but you know,
it all depends. You want to invest the time or invest the money,
and that's all it is.
Like, it depends on the person. Like for us, we'd rather just like grind it out and be like earn it. But for some people, they want to be like, yo, I just want to have it, and then just say I can have it, and then make people think I'm sick. That's the new wave.
It's the new wave, man. That's the new market.
Yeah, and I think E3, everyone really did a good job for that still. But I think this is something you posted, Nick. You're saying video games should be cheaper for digital copies.
Oh, yeah. I do.
Since we're on the topic of video games, you know?
Yeah, just I guess quickly, yeah. I feel like digital copy should be cheaper, man. But I get why they wouldn't do it right now. Not everybody buys digital.
I swear they don't make money off digital copies, or was that just consoles?
Well, I mean, it makes sense that you wouldn't make money off of digital copies.
No, you make more because like for the actual.
I don't know.
Because for physical copies, you gotta pay for like cases and stuff like that,
manufacturing and everything. But do you really think the company is gonna want to have their game cheaper?
Oh, for them, nah, they're not trying to make it cheaper.
For them, it's like, oh fuck, like we have no reason to charge that much anymore. But it's a finesse right now. Like the fact that mans are getting games faster and digitally for like the same price as a man who could pick it up physically.
You also can't game share physical discs. Like if you buy a game on disc, you can't game share it.
No,
No, you can't.
No, you can't still because you need a disc.
Yeah,
to
you're
play.
right. You need a disc. Because I was like,
yeah, that's like it doesn't make sense. I mean, I guess it's our technology on Xbox advancing, but at the same time, disc will be obsolete real soon. At this point, it's a collector's item if you're being honest.
it is. It makes it. I mean,
you do it for games you're really passionate about. Like, there's people that'll buy multiple versions of a game on multiple platforms.
yeah. The only time you should be buying a physical something is when you got the limited edition version or whatever.
That comes with.
But then even then, that could just come with a digital code, and then your whole life is just easier. At that
You know,
point.
Yeah,
I don't know if
that
you guys
makes
knew it
sense.
used to be cheaper before.
What?
The digital copies, like when they first started doing like digital purpose, digital
like a
copies
code.
of it.
Yeah.
Like I remember
Of games?
it used to be a little bit cheaper, like $5 cheaper.
I honestly don't remember.
I
but
don't.
Because
yeah.
I
can't
remember,
imagine.
like there was a game. Which game was the
Which
game?
one?
There was a game on 360. Was it? Yeah, 360.
You needed a code
And-
to download
And
it?
then like so basically I was looking at the prices because like I always like to like
They
compare
never had
prices
digital
online.
games on 360.
Yeah, they did.
No, they didn't.
I swear they didn't.
No,
swear they did.
No, they didn't.
Or mixing it up with what was the next? It was Xbox.
Xbox One. That's what we're on. Or that's
Xbox One is when it introduced the
Yeah,
fucking
digital.
cloud shit, digital shit.
I swear I remember
Nah,
seeing cheap.
360
I'm
nah,
not
that's-
shocked.
that's
Yeah.
why-
that's why they
Oh.
that's why they made that discless Xbox.
Mm.
Because it was the whole point of like, yeah, you don't need a disc no more. Just download Game Pass and use this.
When they made the new Xbox, the little white one,
Yeah.
that was just because they're like, yo, they're moving into an age where, yo, the fact that these guys are making two versions of consoles where like, yo, you don't need it, you
If
don't
you
need a
want it,
physical.
yeah.
It just shows that like they're moving into this whole like the whole digital shit. It doesn't make sense for it like.
The developers?
I mean, for the manufacturer, like it almost you probably will save more money on
Well, that happens.
I'm building it.
That happens in every industry, man. Like some new technology comes and makes a whole position obsolete. You know?
I'm just saying, like, yo, we're seeing it already. Like,
yeah.
the fact that the only reason they're making consoles that could take disc is just because, like, yo, a lot of people still,
DVDs, to be honest.
they still use discs and everything. But
Digital versions are also a form of loss prevention.
it's so
Makes
much
sense.
more efficient. That the white Xbox, the new white Xbox, the fact that it's that small and it could keep up with the biggest one, is kind of crazy, yo. It's lighter.
Which one? The one like for the previous
series,
generation?
the Series S.
We have the one with the disc tray. That's the one after ours. Yeah, they just
the new one, the Series S.
Series X. Yeah, or
The Series S.
Yeah.
That
you're
one
right,
is like
sorry.
it's crazy. It could keep up with the Xbox I have. The only
Yeah.
reason I got the black one really is just because like it was the better console.
Of
But
course.
if they made them the same thing, I would have definitely copped the fucking white one, the digital only.
Yeah, because it makes sense. Because like we don't even use like as you
I
said. We
couldn't
don't
tell you
use
the last
disc.
time I bought a physical disc.
Like the only like game I know that's a disc in my Xbox is just GTA.
Actually, you know what? I lied.
Yeah,
I kind of
GTA.
do like that I have the disc option just because I still have a bunch of these other games that are old, and the thing is fucking backwards compatible. So 90% of the games that I have for like 360 or my old Xbox, I could just throw on the new one and it worked fine.
But for most of them now, they're starting to put them on Game Pass.
And that's what I'm saying. I'm saying the incentive to get Game Pass is like
It's even more.
all that
now.
more there reason to go get it, because it's like, yo, you don't need discs anymore, yo. All these games that you fucking love is unfortunately just pay a premium, like a small monthly premium, and forget about it. And then yo, you have access to. I can't lie, when when Xbox said they had the EA shit come to Game Pass too, I was like, all right, it's a wrap. At this point, yo, they're the dominating like company right now in terms of the gaming world. Like Sony just looks good.
Pretty
But
sure
in terms
Sony
of
might
who's
as well-
doing shit right for the gamers,
For the community, Xbox is winning.
community,
bro. Party
Xbox
chat and
winning.
everything. They've been doing it.
Pretty sure it's always been A1.
PlayStation just got niggas
Paying for subscriptions.
not even like
Party
sorry.
chat.
Party
I'm just saying
chat.
like how they don't fuck with their fans like that. Like I'm just saying just down to things like accessories. Like Xbox be dropping bare colorful controllers
Sure,
for you,
yeah,
like you know,
PlayStation man,
for your
like,
own.
counteract.
You can customize your own controller
Yeah,
and
you can
everything.
make your own controller, personalize it to you. PlayStation, they just dropped a red controller. They
Yeah.
just dropped that and a black one,
Mans are going crazy for that.
and they're like, oh, finally, yes, yeah.
I can literally like make my controller like purple, make the analog sticks orange, the buttons like green and all that if I want to.
I feel like PlayStation man's got a PlayStation as a kid, and they
Just
just
stuck
stuck
with
with
it.
it.
Yeah.
Exactly. They
That
just-
was gonna be me if I didn't see Mans play Halo for the first time. So
Yeah.
I was like, yo, we gotta get the 360 now. Like for real. I was a PlayStation man at heart, but then
I love my PS2, man. My PS2, especially when I got that modded. Holy.
yeah, the
Never was a
PS2 was a
PlayStation man.
staple in the house, bro.
Mhm.
Like yeah, I remember I got that PS2 like, and I didn't even know what the fuck it was, but little did I know that was like the greatest console ever, yo. Like, and then Xbox came true.
Yeah.
He chose the right path.
I only chose Xbox just for online at that
I
time.
can't lie, yeah. My cousin got the fucking 360. Man said he stole his mom's credit card and got it. I was like, all right,
Oh, yeah.
bad breed Pitney, bro. But yo, we're playing some fucking 360 at that time. the graphics was insane. Like I was actually like, holy shit. And this whole online thing was booming like even more those times. So I was like, yo, this is actually the wave.
And then like Xbox brought through like the avatar and everything.
Yeah, man.
Customized that you can buy J's for your guy and all that.
Yo, low key.
Felt like you were missing out when you didn't have an Xbox. I'm not lying.
What?
I think we kind of plateaued in terms of graphics. Now that you mentioned that, because now I don't feel blown away by graphics anymore.
You know what it is? I'm gonna tell you what it is. I think it's because right now with the new consoles, they kind of, this is just a small emphasis on kind of, we're just starting to get that PC kind of fucking graphics out of consoles now.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of these developers and shit have had to dumb down what the fuck they can do because there's certain chips and technology, all that bullshit inside of the older consoles just couldn't keep up with like what a PC can do almost. Like you man, you look at what's inside of like these new consoles and shit, and they got some pretty fucking crazy shit. And now it's like it's just developers are now in this position where they can finally kind of push what they're doing to like a little bit further. Like I think right now it's just that there's nobody who's has anything out to kind of show for like what the new fucking technology could do. You know
Like for
what I mean?
the new consoles, basically.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, like nobody has a game on. I mean, that's why I feel like my Xbox is kind of boring because like every game that comes out right now is being made for niggas who still have the old Xbox.
Yeah.
And then I even just thinking about it now too. There's a shortage of like apparently these chips and everything that like these new consoles use. So now that means not everybody has a new Xbox or PS5 yet. So now it's kind of you're in this situation of do we even need to like expedite these games pretty fast right now if nobody has them? Like
For them, I know for them they're probably looking at it like nah, because it's like what's the point? Especially because of COVID, like no one was really trying to cop a new Xbox at that time.
Yeah, like I mean, just from the E3 thing alone, it's like E3 is just showing all these developers that are like, like now we have all this technology, we can do this type shit, and you just kind of gotta wait for it to come out. Like a lot, everything's still new to everybody, and not everybody has the new thing yet. So it's kind of like this weird position of
this transitional period right now.
Yes, and COVID did not make anything easier. So I could imagine how nothing does feel kind of all right. For I think we talked about it before way back, but Cyberpunk, for instance, that game technically was made for like the older gen consoles and shit. Still, the way how they marketed and everything, and the shit that they promise or whatever out of it, you would expect it to kind of get some crazy ass visual looking shit, blah 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 for the new consoles. Till I learned that that's not what they've been doing, and they have like a next gen update to show like what it can really do like down the future. But it just goes to show that like there's no games being really made specifically for these new gen shit. Like it's just a bunch of shit that's being made for the previous gen shit, but it looks really fucking good on the new gen shit.
They just need like a trade-in thing, like how they did it for the black Xbox.
No, you're on a different thing right now. We're saying how like the graphical changes aren't like the graphics nowadays, and there's nothing that's blowing you away because nothing's really looked nice. Well, to us in a minute, kind of. I'm saying, and I was just
based on the graphic thing he said, they're not really wowing you anymore.
Basically, like saying like graphics really haven't been booming. Like When's the last time you really been wild by graphics in a minute?
Destiny.
Destiny's graphics don't look that sick.
Nah, it does not.
Not on console.
I mean, we're also limited on console. I'm pretty sure on PC it's a whole different spectrum.
Yeah, it looks amazing. But that's what I was saying. Like,
yeah.
it just feels like it kind of like before we would slowly always get better in graphics. But I feel like ever since, I guess, this new gen consoles came out, we haven't gotten that boost again. You know.
And I was just telling them that like a lot of these developers are now just learning like what to work with like these newer chips and everything. Because I was telling him that these newer consoles now are like probably just like a tiny supercomputer now. You know what I mean? It's somewhat arguably comparable to a PC now. So it's like, all right, now all these developers have so much to work with now, and it's just that nobody's ever done it. Well, nobody has anything out yet for us to really see what can be pushed right now. There's been a 1-2 game still that like showed trailers and shit that you're like, oh wow, this has ray tracing. Like that's gonna be the biggest word you're gonna be hearing for a lot of these games now that are gonna be for new gen shit. Ray tracing. Ray tracing is like some PC shit, but like the chips that the PS5 and the new Xbox have, there's some next shit where like Marcus, who makes the chips again? Nvidia? No, is it no? It starts with the A. For the consoles.
Is it AMD?
AMD makes the chips now for the PS5 and shit. And this new chip, I swear, it's like they can update it, like I don't know, wirelessly or some bullshit. Like the chip could like learn.
It's basically
bullshit.
like firmware updates. Basically,
Firmware update, yeah. Like the chip could do all that shit. So it's like a brand new thing, and nobody just has nothing out for it yet. But, yeah.
Just gotta give it time.
Yeah,
just gotta plant your seeds early. You know, just transitioning over to Drake planting his seeds early, trying to shoot his shot with Amari Bailey's mom.
Who's that?
So Amari Bailey, he plays on LeBron James' son's team, and he's also
Sierra
like one of the top.
Sierra what? Canyon?
Sierra Canyon.
It's that Instagram video I posted.
Yeah. So,
bro, the Drake look unfazed. That's all I'm gonna say.
Bro, the man's been there already. Man's like, this is nothing new. I know what I gotta do.
You're the biggest artist in the world. You've probably been through everything.
Yo, anytime, I can't lie. Anytime I, like, there's like one of those like pictures or whatever, and Drake happens to be around a girl with a fat ass, it's like,
you know that's his.
You know that's kind of what he's looking at. He says it in his lines. He's looking for a thing whose ass is like just mad embarrassing to be around. You know what I mean? Like that's like his thing.
Yeah.
So
this guy loves it like that. Cause the first thing that I know everyone saw was when they saw the mom, they're like, "Yo, Drake's dealing with that."
Yo, I thought
you saw the follow still.
Yeah, when I see the followed by Champagne Poppy, I already just assume, you know.
Scary had a full out conversation with them and everything, planted all those seeds, getting himself ready.
I read it. If I was Jizzy, I would do the same thing.
No, what if you were the player?
Because you know you're gonna
can't
be
be
a bar.
mad.
I'm cheesed.
That's what I was saying. In my head, I was like, I can't lie.
Because you're gonna
pissed.
be a bar now. Because Drake's actually is gonna talk about.
I'm gonna
it.
get barred.
You think you could ever listen to the man's music again?
No.
Actually,
This guy's gonna talk about my mom. And
I don't know if I'm cheesed though, because like that youth's probably been getting those comments his whole life.
Yeah,
What?
he's probably
Yo,
used
your
to
mom's
it.
bad.
I hear you,
But no
but
one probably dealt
now
with
the
it.
number one artist in the world dealt with my okay.
And you're trying to make it to the league, so you know man's gonna be talking about that on the court.
Yo, fam,
leverage
and
yourself.
now take this in. You know for a fact that Drake's not staying with your mom, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, the man came is gonna run through your mom and then
Enjoy the
Gone.
fame while you have it, man. That's all I gotta say.
Yo, he already had the fame.
bro. And you know what's so funny, because I seen a clip of Drake talking in this guy's ear, like, and I'm like, oh, like hearing this or seeing this bullshit, like with the dude's mom. I'm like, that's crazy. The man sunned him. He sunned him already. I'm lying.
Yo, he had to hug
the internet
that.
did it for him still.
Yo, Drake sunned him already. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yo, he had to hug that too. Because it's like, yo, you can't just ignore him.
So that's what I was asking. Yo, well, I didn't ask, but that's what I was thinking. Like, I think I'd be pretty pissed still.
A lie?
Like, yeah, cool. Like, you're the biggest artist in the world. You date my mom, cool. But like, yo, what benefit are you getting? Like, you as a person, you as
a player?
No, yeah, as a player, like.
Well, I mean,
there's no
put
benefit.
A spotlight on the on the player for being honest.
Yeah,
that's it.
Because like now people are gonna be like, "Oh, that's your mom."
Fam, that's
what I was saying though. Maz have been saying that to him his whole life for sure.
Yo, but the thing is, it's different when the number one artist in the world is talking to your mom.
No, it's not.
Because yo, listen to what Drake
Wait,
raps
what?
about.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, nah,
Drake's out here talking about digging out things and just cutting.
yeah. Your mom might catch a bar in the.
Yo,
your mom's catching a bar.
Come on,
man. I was gonna say something like Smash did the son in the NBA.
I don't think he would do that for respect to LeBron's son. Personally,
I hear you, but
do you want to diss like a kid?
He's not gonna diss him. He's not gonna diss him.
But you know what that's gonna do. He's gonna, you know what I mean?
You know, this nigga's gonna be like kind of like snarky with it, like.
A liar?
He's gonna make a little.
But I think people won't rate him for that.
That's right. Yo, he'll hug that.
Yo, you know what? I don't think a lot of people are gonna even know about this kid, and the way how not like.
Like they might not know the situation.
Not saying he's not gonna be bigger than them, but in the sense of if Drake does that shit, like nobody's gonna be like, "Yo, he's talking about this guy." Like he's not even in the NBA or in like college ball just yet. So
a lot of Drake's bars go over people's heads.
A lot of that's what I'm saying. So like, man's are gonna hear that bar and just be like, "Ooh, that sounded nice." Maybe a 1-2 people or fans are gonna look into it and be like, "Oh, he's talking about that," and that's about it.
Or like the immediate people in the circle that actually know like what.
Because it's not like Drake's gonna like fully name drop them. It's not like he's dissing them or they did him wrong or something. But he's definitely gonna talk about it. He raps what he lives. So that bar's gonna come either way.
What is he even gonna say?
Who knows? He didn't even. I don't know. I'm not stalking the nigga. Like
there's nothing obvious that happened there. Like, what is he just gonna make a snarky line about what everyone saw in that Instagram video?
Yeah, he might just say he might just say something like "smash the mom, not her son in the NBA."
Yeah, yo, some bullshit like. Yo, I put that nigga in the NBA. Like, who knows, bro? You're gonna see some next shit, and it's gonna be like mad witty, and you're not even gonna expect it. You're gonna be like, oh,
you're gonna be like, "Ooh, that's hard."
You're gonna be like, "Oh, okay, you must be talking about that time." That's the only time you're gonna be doing that shit. But
unless you're a part of the culture.
Yeah, man, like that's crazy. I automatically assumed that like that was his girlfriend.
Damn. Just ain't slamming and everything. But either way, what?
Oh, I just know who's doing all the slamming in the studio that you're hearing.
Oh.
Who is it? Oh.
Definitely Kirkland.
Oh, yeah.
It's 100%.
Well, I lost my train of thought.
I lost my train of thought too, but I want to say this. Who pulled up this stream on the TV? Because, yo, this is one of the crispiest ball streams I've seen in a minute.
And they're using your stream.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't even know.
Wait, there's...
but it's buffering.
It's froze up. Nah, but look at it.
You gotta pay for that.
Bro, this shit's 4K.
Yeah, it's 4K.
It's 60 frames, fam.
I'm seeing the reflection off the court.
That's facts, still.
Holy, this is crispy but laggy.
Oh yeah, now I remember what we're saying. But like, yo, basically, honestly, man, I still wouldn't allow that. Still, like as the player, I don't know if you can just allow that. But then I seen the mom's IG, and I'm like.
So yo, here's the thing too. Mans weren't realizing that she's a mom. Mans were just said off rip, yo, that thing's bad.
Yeah.
That thing's bad. And then mans are like, oh, that's so and so's mom. Mans are like, oh, say a word. I'd still smash that. You know who else is saying that? Drake.
Yeah.
I hear you, but I hear you.
Don't defend King Jizzy.
I'm not. Yo. I have nothing to say. So I have nothing to say. I don't know where I was trying to go with it, other than it's different. Like it's different.
It's just unfortunate to have I'm gonna say it as it is, a sexy mom.
It is.
It's actually
unfortunate. Your whole ego's getting fucked up as a guy. At least your whole ego's getting fucked up.
I remember our old quarterback for my high school team. Their mom was fire, and every single day when she used to come pick him up, everyone would be like, "Hi, Tristan's mom. How's it going?"
Man, that's crazy.
Every single time, everyone's just like trying to make small talk. This girl's getting cheese.
The lady's getting cheese?
No, the quarterback was getting cheese.
I would too, man.
I was like, "Yo, come on, guys, stop talking to my mom." Bro.
Yo,
like, yo, I should make sure your mom's blessed.
I'm trying to make sure your mom's blessed is a wild comment.
That's cool. I'm just asking her what day was. Yo, you better.
It's just bare mix up, bro. But we'll see what happens, because if this guy makes it to the league, I could just imagine how it's gonna be with like other men in the league trying to deal with his mom.
I'm fighting, bro. Are you crazy? It's only warranted. I'm beating up the man like that nigga who beat up the nigga in the Suns game.
Yo, don't.
Yeah? You think my mom's hot? our team in 4, bro.
These guys out here dissing my team, bro.
Just
Screw the Suns, bro.
Why?
They knocked out my team. They swept us.
That's crazy.
They swept us.
Oh, yeah. You think Devin Booker's promoting violence?
No. To be honest, nah. Because like, honestly, as a fan, that guy deserved to catch those hands still.
Hundo P.
Because the man started to walk away, and he came back.
He didn't really walk away. He tried to hesitate the thing. He's like, ah, ha, ha, ha. And he just went in for the punch, but he fucked up because
he fell over.
Then he got his face beat up. And then after his boy
got a couple punches.
Boy backed up and said, "Oh, all right," and then got told Suns in 4. That's so funny to me. But the reason I asked that is just because after I guess Devin Booker saw that and needed the dude's info, he later learned that he gave that same dude tickets to their next their next game against
the courtside seats and the signed jersey.
Oh, it's courtside.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. I rate that. That's at first I thought it was just tickets, but courtside with a signed jersey. I mean, I knew about the signed jersey part, but the courtside is insane.
Yeah.
So that actually is even more funny because when a lot of these news like sports outlets would report on it, at least on Twitter, a lot of these people underneath it, and I'm talking about,
Stephen A. Smith.
No, I mean like the fucking. The weird white people that be like, ooh, like...
Oh, the PC people.
You get the PC people type shit. Not even PC. It's really like the people that be like... oh, so now we're just going to be promoting violence now? Like, type of... It's kind of like... It's hypocritical kind of that type of shit. You know what I mean? Like, all right, like, if Tom Brady were to be doing that shit, but oh, shit, like, yeah, we fuck with this guy. Like, what a sportsman, like, he fucks with his fans and everything, but, I'm thinking just because it's Devin Booker, they're like, oh, you're going to promote violence in the NBA? All that bullshit. Honestly, I can't lie. I'm seeing it as a race thing because I feel like mans just don't like Devin Booker.
Yeah, I think it's just mans just don't like Devin Booker still because the man's...
racially ambiguous?
Yes.
Yeah. Because he's like, like the man's always running his mouth too. On the court, this guy's always weaking.
Yeah.
The underrated mans
all
have
those
to run
Denver
them.
mans are just like, what?
I felt way still. I'm not even gonna lie. Man got beat up, and then we also lost in 4, so it hurt.
That's the guy who's representing Denver for you guys? That's insane.
Yo,
I'd want him beat up too. Still,
bro, it was all downhill. The man was rocking a Jamal Murray jersey. Jamal Murray's not even playing.
Yo, you know what's funny about that shit was that like after the whole thing. Before I guess the whole shit went viral, I guess they made a video just after that whole incident and say, yo, we fucked that nigga up and all that shit. And then after like the whole like the other perspective got blown up, so it looks funny that they said that they beat the guy up, but we clearly seen that his boy got beat up instead.
This guy tried to finesse it to be like, yo, yeah, you should have seen the other guy.
Yeah, you should have seen the other guy.
I thought my jersey lift up his bad?
Yo, you know what's funny? Like when those rappers be like, yo, I got jumped. Yo, look at my face, yo. I look like I got fucked up. Like, that's definitely a sign of, yo, you did get fucked up still. Because now you're looking for, yo, all right, if I got beat up, where?
You always find those videos funny when man's like, yo, I didn't get beat up. Remember, I think it was Sean Kingston when he got beat up by Migos. Guy trying to play
Sean
that.
Kingston got beat up by Migos?
Yo, remember that?
Man,
No, I
Migos was
remember.
in all types of fights. Never forget when they ran up on XX extension cord. I can never say his fucking name. But then the man recorded Takeoff running up the stairs with the pink pants. Because they ran up on him and I think they were going to jump him or some shit. I'm going to find the video later. It's
Bro,
so funny.
Yo, these guys don't play when it comes to jumping, mans, yo. The Sean Kingston one, hands down, was probably the funniest jumping I've ever heard, yo. Because, yo, basically what these guys did is, I think they're at some music awards show, and then they call him or they text him to come outside, because, you know, they're probably like, yo, come outside, we're balling up. The guy goes outside, and he thought it was because they're trying to smoke, and then he jumped him.
Oh. That's kind of unfortunate.
And this is around the time that Offset just came out of jail, too.
Yeah.
So this guy's out here just jumping, man.
I mean, like, yo, mans are bred different. We're bred in a nice, you know, suburban area. Mans are bred where they have to, you know, survive.
So you just drape a man up when they start getting out of line.
That's what you gotta do sometimes, yo. You're just like, yo, I gotta eat tonight. It's either I eat this nigga's food or I don't eat.
They almost jumped Joe Budden.
Joe Budden should get jumped.
Who's in jump?
Actually, I'm not gonna wish that on anyone.
I was gonna say a lot of people got jumped. Charlemagne got jumped.
By who?
There was like a video of him in New York when like man tried to jump and he boogied.
I rate that. So he didn't get jumped. He boogied.
Technically got a little jumped.
Nah, bro. I need the evidence.
He was in the process of getting jumped and then he was off it.
Where was Wax?
Wax wasn't. Well, that's why he started bringing Wax around. So he doesn't go anywhere without Wax because you know Wax is gonna box man's out.
So when you're a primetime podcaster, because it seems like you're naming bare podcasters are getting jumped. When you're a primetime podcaster, who's your bodyguard?
I don't know yet. But all I know is I gotta
I
make
start
sure.
thinking about it because a man might just pull up to Lotus with the glizzy.
I gotta make sure my guy got the glizzy too.
Okay.
But I'm not trying to incriminate myself too early, but
Oh, it wasn't Migos. It's alleged. But this nigga looked like Takeoff running up the stairs, bro, in the pink.
Migo.
Yeah, this shit is funny. I'm gonna send it to you guys later.
oh yeah, we never got a chance to talk. I know I talked about it a bit last time on the other podcast, but I never got to talk to you guys about what are your thoughts on Culture 3 or you guys had a chance to listen to it.
I didn't actually get through the whole. I got through it once, but I didn't get through the whole thing like to really listen to it. It's I'll let you guys say your opinions, but this is my one thing I have to say. It's hard to get through a full Migos track because you have to let all three of them rap.
Yeah. I was gonna say I only listened to it once. I didn't listen to it though.
Yeah.
I will say after the first listen though, I enjoyed it more than the second one.
Yeah, definitely I enjoyed it better than the second one.
In terms of, I think it's gonna be. I think if anything, this is probably their plateau.
Do you think this is it for them
Yeah,
as a group?
not as a group, but just in terms of what to expect musically, it's not gonna go anywhere. Like, not to say I was expecting much from them, but I think this is like their peak in artistry.
Yeah. I think the idea of them going like them always being the Migos, but them doing their solo features is a lot better of an idea.
So yeah, if I don't know. Arguably, I don't know how long they could survive making solo projects. Because only about 2 out of the 3 of them kind of made a good solo project.
Who didn't make a good solo project?
Quavo.
Quavo's project was terrible.
Quavo made the worst one.
Out of all
Quavo made the worst one, but
out of all 3 of them,
it wasn't terrible.
I'm just saying. Out of all 3 of them, who's making the best solo albums? Quavo's not making the best solo album.
Yeah.
But solo features now, I think that's where they could survive like crazy. especially
Quavo does the best solo feature.
exactly.
Quavo.
Quavo
Yeah.
makes crazy solo features, and that's where I think they could get. That's where they can maximize their bag.
Especially the ad libs.
Like
The ad libs is very like I feel like out there for people to be like when you have them on the track, even if they're not on the track, just have a local ad lib. They get a little bag off of that.
I'm not paying
no,
Migos for
I'm not
ad-libs.
paying. Yeah, I'm
Yo,
definitely not paying.
you
them
never
for
know.
ad-libs.
People will pay for that.
No,
That's a eat out thing.
that's an eat out thing, and I don't even think they're gonna really just do that unless it's invested time. Like, if anything, the only time I heard them, their ad libs was on the Ape Shit track by Beyonce, and that's because they actually wrote the song.
Yeah.
But that's the only time I think you're getting Migos ad libs.
So yo, if you guys are a rapper, which Migos are you paying for a feature for?
Quavo,
Well, he has the highest feature price.
I don't care.
Okay, cool.
He's saucy with it, bro.
I guess it also depends on what you want on a record.
True. But yeah, I was it's interesting to see because mans were quick to say Quavo, and I would have been quick to say Quavo as well, but
I don't know if I would take Quavo. Like as AJ said, like it depends on what kind of.
he's just the most versatile, so
He-
I guess I get why.
I don't know. Like he
that kinda
does
like
the melody
Offset?
stuff well, but he can't out rap Offset.
But that's what I meant. I mean, he's the most versatile.
He's the
because
most
he can
wa-
do the melody.
He's the waviest. He's the waviest one.
Yeah.
I agree.
Like he's gonna make my track sound good. Whenever I hear Offset rap, it's like he's trying to be the best one. And like
I
take
don't know.
off raps like he's just proven to everybody that I can rap. But Quavo just sounds the waviest.
Yeah.
Like everything he says on features, it just sounds like a wave. I don't know what to say. It sounds sick. But yeah, I would definitely pick Quavo for features rather than the other two.
I might take Offset. So
I will say Offset has strong delivery, and that's why I don't mind him being on a track. But if I had to pick the three, picking Quavo.
So when do you think Migos stops making music? Because they've been going like it's been like 10 years strong now.
When do I feel like they stop?
Yeah.
Damn, I don't even know. As I said, to me, I just know that it feels like this is their cap. Who knows? Shit, like it's hard to say how long some of these rappers are gonna stay in the game now. I feel like a lot of people low key got an extension on how long they could stay in the game, depending on like. No, I lied. Just in general, like Kendrick dropped how long ago? I seen some funny shit about how Kendrick hasn't dropped since
Obama was president.
since some next shit. Like yeah, a whole bunch of people came and kind of gone.
Oh yeah. Lil Baby didn't have a track out when Kendrick last dropped.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
so much shit happened, but like, look, he's there surviving for how long, and that's, I guess, just off the strength of his.
man dropped a deluxe version of Damned, which is just the album just flipped.
I mean, there was also the Black Panther project. Can't forget about that.
That was before Damned,
That-
though.
that was before
Was
That
it?
was 2018.
That was after.
That was
Black
after?
Panther was 2018 because Avengers came 2019,
When did Damned drop?
2017.
I heard
it's
he's
been a
making.
minute.
I heard he's making a rock album. Like all stuff aside.
Needless to
I
say,
just feel like that takes more time.
I feel
personally.
like the man's got an extension on how long they could survive as an artist. I feel like the normal time for artists to survive is like 10 years. But now, like,
that's if you're good though.
and that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like
I mean, it's
Even
hard
like
to
the two
say
sections
that.
are wider apart now. Because like if you're shit, like you're gonna pop for maybe like a year and then you're gonna just decline so quickly. But if you're actually an industry artist, I feel like you can ride it out until your deal is done.
I feel like industry artists can survive 10 years now. Like Migos, look how long Migos been around now.
Yeah,
and
like
they've been doing the
10
same
years.
right? So I'm just saying, like, they could pass that, and maybe it's the factor is just that Nobody else is doing what they can do.
It's social media, bro.
But
Because
I'm
now
just-
people are able to give content without just dropping music.
But hence why I'm saying, like, that's why I feel like a lot of artists you know, a lot of them don't realize that they've gotten an extension on how long they could survive as an artist.
Yeah.
Because there's so many of these other pathways they can take to still be relevant while not doing anything
Exactly.
low key. Like Kendrick and fucking Cole low key can get away with not doing anything for so long, and they'd still have a fan base because it's like
People are just committed to them. Basically,
people are that committed to them and willing to wait for anything.
Yeah, I get that. The biggest example is as Rihanna still.
Even Rihanna, I'd even remember that. Like, fam, once she drops, it's over. She just got another. She'll automatically get another like 7-year extension once she drops.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like the bar, like the expectancy to be an artist is a lot longer now in this day and age. Like Drake can literally like survive for like another 10
Yeah,
if he really wanted to. And this is him being like, all right, I'm not dropping for another 5 years. And a lot of after seeing that Kendrick shit, I'm convinced that he can do it. All he needs to do is just public relation the whole time.
yeah, and
I
then
just
and then
think
also
he's
it's easier
not-
for Drake too, because like
Also
Drake's always in the limelight.
Yeah.
He won't ever take that path. Though. I don't feel.
He won't ever take it, but I'm just saying the possibility is definitely.
I also feel like what he's
There.
doing with Keem is also helping him a lot, keeping
Exactly.
him relevant. That's
All-
like a big thing.
All that shit, it just adds up to like, oh, like you could do nothing or just be not in the spotlight, and you're still somehow extending your existence in the fucking rap game or the hip hop industry. Like, even Tyler, I was like thinking about, I'm like, yo, he really drops almost every 2 years, and he's dropped about how many projects now? 3 or 4?
Tyler?
Four
Yeah,
or
Four
five.
solid projects,
Yeah.
realistically.
If you want to count the Odd Future one as well.
I was gonna say the Grinch joint, the
Oh,
fucking
Igor.
Goblin,
Is it Radicals or
there's
Bastard or something like that?
It's Bastard.
Igor, and all. Yo, he's been in the game for a minute, and he consistently does it, and he has a
And that
fan
Flower
base.
Boy joint or
Yeah,
whatever.
that shit. I
yeah.
didn't listen to it fully, but I'm starting to take in that like he does these things. I'm like
Did he just drop another record as well? That's probably off another next
This-
project
yeah,
coming up.
a new project. Yeah,
Yeah.
Call Me If You Get Lost.
There you go.
That's about to be crazy. I could already tell.
Yeah,
The Igor shit was insane. So, yeah, he could every time he drops too. I feel like he's gonna survive for a long time. But industry artists, I feel like they can survive 10 years if they're doing it well. Like Don Toliver, I could definitely see him survive for another 10. I mean, for 10 years.
Speaking of Don Toliver, you guys hear that new track by him? Drugs and Hella
With
Melodies?
Caliucci?
Oh, Cali Uchis? No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's
Listen
hard.
to it. It's hard. He
sounds like Travis.
Sounds like Travis.
Yeah,
I mean,
Yeah?
On his like verse, he sounds like Travis.
Even Travis, that nigga about to. Actually, I actually kind of feel Travis might somewhat cap.
whoa.
earlier then.
No.
I'm talking shit, but I feel something in my heart tells me that like he's not gonna make like good music anymore. Like I feel like he's almost capped as an
I
artist.
feel like
You think-
Travis has one more level, like from his
Travis?
current level. Yeah.
Bro,
That's why
I
he's
can't-
getting all these other people on board as well to keep his sound fresh.
I hear that, but in terms of what I'm hearing from like Astroworld and like a lot of his shit is just him talking. Like it's like
Are you trying to
doesn't
say
have a lot of
Astroworld he was
substance, what you're saying.
talking?
huh?
You're saying Astroworld he was just talking?
In the sense of like substances, like
he's not
music-
saying anything, but
he's
it
not
sounds
saying,
hard.
Yeah, it just sounds.
But he's been on that way for a while, if we're being honest.
I hear you, but
I think I know why you feel that he's capping, because he actually progressively every year has made a better song than the like year before. But he made his best song 2-3 years ago with Sicko Mode. That's his biggest song
That's his-
ever, right?
Mhm.
So I just feel like that's why you feel like, yo, he can't make a better song than Sicko Mode.
no, I feel no. When I listen to like Birds in the Trap, for instance, like it was kind of like it's kind of like I noticed that like all right, like we're getting a Travis where it doesn't sound like there's a story almost to it. It's kind of just him talking now. Like it's him making a record. That's about it. Like when I listen to when we listen to like Days Before Rodeo and shit, it kind of sound like there's like this journey you're going on, and he's telling you about who he is, kind of blah blah. And then when you hear all this new shit, not saying there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like he's just rapping in that moment, like, yup, in my white tee, son, call Spike Lee for the hype beat. Like, all right, get your shit off. Like, it just.
It's more of like a flex rather than like
it's
actually
not even
like
a flex. It's him just talking like that. I don't know. From a lot of the fucking Travis Scott songs I've heard as of recently, it's just tracks. Like,
I think Travis is at that level now where like when rappers get to a certain point, they're able to do those kind of things because their name is just big enough to do that.
Future is the
for
biggest.
sure.
Like, you know, Wayne, for example.
But
like,
but the thing is with Future is that like, Future is way fucking versatile. Like we could get a R&B Future one day.
than Travis?
Yeah. Don't say that he's not more versatile than Travis. That's
Okay,
wild.
Future.
I mean, that he's
Future.
not.
I will. Okay,
That's
I'll agree with you
wild.
in the fact that Future as an artist can be more versatile himself. But I feel like I could put Travis on any other track more than I can put Future on any other track.
Really?
Yeah, I'd rather put Travis on a pop track than Future.
Yeah,
I mean,
same.
obviously, if you're trying to
Cap?
get. If you're trying to get more numbers and shit, Travis is gonna run up more numbers than Future. But Future is fucking versatile, bro.
Nah.
That's what I'm saying.
Are
By
you-
himself as an artist is more
No,
versatile.
even on a track with like other artists, you don't think so?
Nope.
That is insane. Y'all niggas must not be listening to Future properly.
I listen to both artists religiously. I disagree completely.
I'm just saying, and even on
Fam,
top of like
you have-
substance, Future's gonna give me something more substance than what Travis is talking about.
Okay, you have Ariana Grande. You need to put Future or Travis. Who you put in?
Put in Future, dog. Oh my god, dog.
Future doesn't make sense with Ariana Grande.
Ariana Grande in a Future track.
Nah,
that's like
it could
Mariah
work.
Carey,
Yeah,
Old Dirty
Hold
Bastard,
on,
bro.
I'll say
I
one
think it could
thing.
work still.
Old Dirty
Hold on.
Bastard. That's like Old Dirty Bastard and Mariah
Let
Carey.
me say one thing. I'm pretty sure Future and Ariana Grande have a song together. Low key.
You probably do.
High key.
I'm pretty sure, like,
Okay.
but I still think Future's more versatile. I'm just saying he got that chance because I feel like Future's more attainable than Travis Scott as well.
So wait, you agree that Future is more versatile than Travis?
No. I'm saying Travis is, but I feel like Future's got the chance to be on that Ariana Grande song, so that was probably just a bad example.
Nah,
but
Future can be on like any track, bro, and it'll have more
Ariana
substance.
Grande and Future have a song. It's called Every Day.
It's already
But-
done.
Okay.
But I'm just saying that was a bad example. But I'm just
saying,
you know.
Future can do it, bro. Man was on East Atlanta Love Letter with fucking Black. That song was fucking crazy.
Travis was on Love Galore with SZA.
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm just saying.
That's crazier.
That's
Yo,
crazier still.
listen. I'm just saying though.
Sky, what's that Miguel
Miguel,
song?
you what?
Yo, you telling
Yo,
me?
Travis
what was he saying on that track?
Skywalker?
Yeah.
He was
He was
just
Skywalker.
zoning. He was just
Nah, bro, that
Skywalking,
shit
bro.
was boring, bro. And compared to what Future can bring to the table, are you crazy?
I might have to side with Nick with the Future
So,
still
hold on,
because like
hold
I'm
on.
thinking about it.
Now we're talking.
And I'm like,
We're basically saying Travis versus Future versus. Who you picking?
I'm picking Future.
Y'all are wild.
I hear you.
Yo, that's so crazy. Yo,
I hear you.
I'll say this: in club bangers, Future will win. But
yo.
overall
all Travis
genre,
has is the white kids, bro.
Nah. What? Do I look like a white kid to you? What? Do I look like
Yo,
Yo,
Future has the black people and the white kids, bro. You crazy?
Travis has both too. What do you say?
Nah. Oh my gosh. Yo, that's
Future's got the
cap.
trappers too.
You're never catching Travis at a club the way Future would be at a club.
Yeah.
hear that.
Like people are bumping more
But what's
Future
that to do with
than-
him creatively?
Niggas bump Future.
So they
Might as well go
Travis
to a
too.
club and be like, yo, bump that new Travis.
Nah,
Travis,
they do.
the only shit you get from
What?
Travis is sicko mode in the club.
Nah. Antidote.
Okay, what else?
There's so many, bro.
Yo, you can't. Yo, Future has the whole club
You'll get more
on
shit, but
lock.
still, yeah.
But like I said this before, in terms of club tracks, yeah, Future will win any day. But I'm just saying overall musical capability and versatility.
Bro, that's not what Versus
Travis.
is. We already know this. Versus isn't about who
Versus
the
is
fuck-
hype, but that's what I'm saying.
But
That
I'm
would
just
be
saying,
a bad
whoever's winning in a
example.
Versus type shit, I'm telling you, Future is
It might
gonna
be
take
Future
it.
still. It actually might have to. It might
Future
be
is a better artist.
But you
to
also
have.
have to keep in mind, Versus is like it's all hype. It's not like creative based. You get
Okay,
what I'm
that's
saying?
besides the point.
I know, but I'm
Yeah.
saying if we're going hype, like in a concert, I feel like a Travis concert. Okay, an old Travis concert would be more hype than
If
a
you're talking about who's
Future
gonna generate
concert.
more money, Travis is definitely gonna generate more money. But who's gonna create more substantial music and hype? Yo, Future.
Nah,
He's an all around artist.
so is Travis.
Oh, he's all right, bro.
Yeah, it might be Future, bro. Like actually thinking about it, it might be Future. Cause like I'm thinking about it right now. That's literally the only reason why I've been quiet. It's just like
It's
Future's gonna
moment
age.
music.
Future's gonna age well.
I'm not
I feel
done.
like
He's
better
gonna
than
age.
like
I
especially
think Travis
with,
can
Travis.
age as well, easily.
Like
Nah,
Future, like I
bro.
feel like Future's gonna be like the music that like when we get older,
Bro, imagine not
we're gonna be
realizing
bumping it around our
Travis has
kids.
been around for like 10 years, bro.
Okay, and how
We're
long
not
has
saying
Future
that.
been around?
Yeah, I know he's been around for just as long, but I'm just saying Travis is
If
just
not longer.
starting. I'm just saying Travis is just starting.
This
He hasn't
nigga's in the
even
Dungeon family, bro.
I'm saying
I don't know.
Actually, that's a
I wouldn't
fact
say he's
still.
just
There's a
starting.
major difference in age.
I wouldn't say Travis just starting though.
Future's 36.
Yo, Future's
How
been
old's
in the
Travis?
game from
Travis
time.
is like our
something.
age.
Yeah.
Like a year older or two, like if anything. But Future been in the game, bro. He's the
100%, but there's only so long he can do what he's doing, is what I'm trying
What?
to say.
He's still doing it. What
I
do
know
you
he
mean?
is.
From
but
he touches 40, mans are gonna page him about talking about lean at 40.
I never said nay, but the fact that he's been doing it, what do you mean?
I'm just feeling, I feel at a certain point, by the end of it, I feel like Travis will have done more than his career than Future has.
Fam, of
by the
course,
end
in
of it.
succession, Travis is gonna do more than.
But that
Future.
also has to do with more of his overall versatility as a
I wouldn't
person.
want that.
Versatile.
Nah.
No,
'Cause
Bro, when
that-
you gonna
that comes
tell,
down to
you think
popularity.
Future can be on Fortnite?
No, but that,
What?
but that comes down to popularity.
Yo, from
the
anybody got on
connections he
Fortnite.
has.
Travis got on Fortnite.
don't-
Anybody can make it onto Fortnite.
And you gotta remember that he's
That
with Kylie.
That argument
Not
he's
anymore,
making is
no.
like
No, he's still with Kylie.
Travis is more marketable. They're not
think so.
together. But Travis is more
Say
marketable
less.
than
He
Future.
is more marketable, and that's what I was saying. In terms of who you're trying to make more money off of, Travis is definitely gonna fucking get you more money. But who has more substantial artistry work? Future is.
I don't
that
think we're
nigga.
ever going to come to an agreement because I think we disagree with Future and we agree with Travis Scott.
Yo, I'm just saying you gotta see it again, bro. Because right now, if anything, to me, Travis makes a lot of just in the moment music where you listen to a Future song like after how long you're like, dog, this is still hard. like
Same with Travis. What?
Alright.
I can listen to all the Days for the Rodeo front to back. No
never,
skip.
never said nay, but I'm just saying in terms
mean,
of
like-
substantial music. Old Travis sounds better than new Travis is what my argument was initially, and I'm saying he's capping as a fucking like at artistry level.
Future
he's
sounds
capping.
good, but I'm just saying
Future
it's the
is
same with
still-
Future. His old songs are better than his new
Man,
songs.
Future is still consistently dropping bangers every fucking
So is
time.
Travis.
He's not.
That's subjective.
Nah, that Spanish track wasn't that hard though.
What Spanish track you talking about?
Don't remember that Spanish track he was on?
That's
You're
that's
talking
a,
about
but
Travis?
see, the versatility, fam.
But that
That's
shit
what
was
gets
shit.
Spanish.
But yo, he didn't
What do
really
you
say
mean,
much. It was more like
Fucking
ad libs.
versatility if it was shit.
It was more ad libs on that
Well,
track.
maybe the
than
Spanish
he was-
people are feeling it. We don't resonate with
You
that.
don't understand it.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
we don't resonate.
you know, you would know if it was a hit.
Yo,
if it
can
was
you-
a Spanish
Even
track.
that
you go on
Keem
Spotify?
song.
Yeah, can you go on Spotify? Yeah, Spotify? Can you go on Spotify and
Monthly
search up Rosalia and look up that Travis song?
I know what you're talking about.
I just know
still.
that Spanish songs do numbers, and that's why mans
Yep.
really do them because they do the most numbers. Yeah,
There's
go
more
ahead.
people.
Yo, watch Future do a Spanish track and that whole shit would be crazy too. If he wanted to do that shit.
He can't.
You're fucking crazy. But yeah, alright.
I don't think Future would want to. I think he has an ego.
It's Rosalia
I
and
don't think he
Travis.
would
And
wanna
it's,
speak
it's
Spanish.
just crazy because, yo, Travis's fans
Yeah.
are all white kids, man.
Nah,
Then-
How much play?
I'm not a white kid, bro. You guys don't like
Your
Travis?
nigga, your middle. You know what?
Sorry,
Yeah, this was the gummy, bro.
I'm not gonna say shit. Your middle name is a white boy name, bro. Like I'm not taking any
Fam,
shit.
hold on. Yo, the track has 310 million plays on Spotify.
Travis Scott.
Who's Rosalia, bro?
But yo, we're not. But yo, the things we're not.
She was on high
We're not
school.
saying, we're not
Yeah.
saying popularity.
I'm saying Rosalia.
But like, we're not saying popularity. We're talking
And
about
that's-
like.
and that's
as
another
as
thing I was trying to
things, like,
say.
it's the-
No.
as an
The
artist.
whole point of bringing that up is because the man said it was shit. But okay, yeah, you may not like it, but it's 310 million people that do.
No, but like as an art, when you look at what Travis can bring to it, it's just more of like
Like Travis,
It
gonna
wasn't sick.
those numbers are gonna come in automatically. They have a bigger fan base than Future.
It's hard to get 100 million plays on a song.
But you
Like,
just said it was
incredibly
easy
difficult.
because of the Spanish people.
Yo, for Travis to have a song with 300 million,
But she's a big name.
Speaking
though.
a different
She's
language.
a big name. Travis has a big core fan base already.
yo, out of all her songs, how high does that rank? Like, does she have songs with more than 300 million?
If that's one of her biggest songs, that just tells me Travis has a huge fan base.
That's her number 2 song?
No.
In terms of
top
numbers.
songs.
Okay.
But what does that one rank at? 5, 6? The Travis Scott. 4? No, there's 3 other songs that are bigger.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So she never really needed
She
Travis.
never. Okay, exactly.
But it's a
And if
creative
anything,
thing,
even if
'cause
it did bring in more listeners to her, that just tells me Travis just has a bigger fan base. I don't care about the fan base. I'm talking about artistry.
But that's also artistry. The fact
Oh,
that
no,
it's
no,
in
no,
another
no,
language.
Bro, are you
Nah,
kidding me?
popularity and artistry is completely
Are
different.
you kidding? You could
I'm
go to
sorry,
a concert
if
that
you-
Travis goes to, and you're gonna
That-
see a whole bunch of
Nah,
white kids, bro.
That's false.
That's false.
What do you mean?
That's false. Because the best artist and the best rapper in the world right now is the most popular rapper in the world right now.
Yeah.
Drake?
No, he's definitely not. Yo,
He's not the best rapper
he's
in
not-
the game.
He's definitely not the best rapper in the game.
He's the
So
biggest
who's
the
rapper.
biggest
He's
artist
the
in the
biggest
game.
rapper. Like he's the biggest rapper, like in status and like popularity.
Actually, I
But
don't
he's
know.
not-
he might
but
be
he's not
one
the
of the
best
best
rapper.
rappers right now. Still.
Are you, fam?
Yo, whose lyrics are you rapping back?
But that's
Drake.
No, hold up.
Who's the
Chill
best
fuck
rapper
up.
right now?
Best rapper right now?
Right now.
I don't even listen to rappers like
Wait,
that.
that's
I'm not
the
gonna
whole
lie.
po-
But hold up.
So
I'm
why
just
are we
saying,
arguing
Benny the
this then?
Butcher would fucking eat him up with this fucking shit, bro.
Royce the
You kidding?
5'9".
Royce?
Nah.
Oh my.
Bro, come on.
Oh my
Man's
gosh.
Man's
are
bodied him.
No, no, are
forgetting.
you
Man's are-
fucking kidding me?
Yo, okay,
Pusha didn't
rapper.
body
Rapper. You guys
him.
said rapper, yeah?
I'm just
Yes.
saying
Not
he went
artist,
against
not the
Cassidy
biggest
and
artist.
Meek. He went against Cassidy and Meek, fam.
Who?
Or no, he didn't go with Cassidy. He went against Meek. Drake.
No,
Okay,
but Drake won based on like his popularity and how he
Yeah.
delivered
No,
everything. And all that.
Delivery, right?
No,
Delivery.
delivery outside of music.
Drake bodied him, bro.
That's part of the execution. As a rapper, you have to
matter.
execute on all levels.
As a what?
As a rapper, you have to execute on all levels.
Yeah.
Wait. What do you mean? Okay, what do you mean on all levels?
The first track that they dropped.
Sorry?
The first track that they dropped. How come
Well, sometimes you gotta.
this was better than Drake?
No, it wasn't. The
Because
first
he had better
song?
execution.
I don't know,
That's what-
man.
This was better.
Better execution. That's what it is. When I say execution, I mean I'm talking about how he attacks you. Okay, if we're speaking about this Meek Mill versus Drake beef specifically, like Drake, when he came back with Charged Up, it was like, oh, I'm not expecting this, but it was all tactical. You know what I'm saying? It's a rap battle.
Make
so
you think
that's when I say all levels, he's making sure he gets you on every angle. It's not just how he delivers his bars on top of a beat.
But that comes down to like you being an artist with like your creative artist.
That comes down
With-
to you
with-
being a
with the
rapper,
music.
an
Rapper,
assassin.
But
bro.
the thing, but that's what you said. As a,
Oh,
but like as a rapper, when you're going bar for bar, I feel like Drake's not number one.
Whoa.
As bar for bar rapper,
Right now?
fam,
I don't
you
know. I would
telling
take him
me
as number
he's
one.
better than
Well,
like
okay, so-
Conway and all
wait,
these
wait,
mans?
hold on.
He's
But are
better
you-
than
let me-
Benny and all
are you
these.
listening to
I
rap
don't
for
even
bars?
listen to
Let me
Griselda like
say
that,
this.
but
Let me-
Griselda's
Are you guys
fucking
listening to rap for
nasty.
bars though?
Let me say this. Drake's bars are more
Rap,
memorable.
of course you listen to rap for bars.
But are you personally listening to rap for bars?
I don't listen to rap like that, but I'm saying I'm listening to, yo, fam, listen to what I'm saying, fam. You guys are making the claim that Drake is the best rapper. He's not the best rapper. He's the best artist.
in the rap game.
No, I just he's the best artist.
So what category does Drake
He's
participate
a
in?
pop artist. Am I lying?
He's a rap. He's a hip hop artist.
No way,
He's a
bro.
rapper singer that could be categorized in pop because his music is popular. That's what pop music is, popular music.
I think he's just a hip hop artist.
You can make rap, you can make
that's
country,
all it
you
comes
can
down
be
to.
a
He's a
pop
hip hop
artist.
artist.
He's a hip
not
hop
a
artist.
rapper.
He's not a rapper.
He can rap.
What do you mean though? Rap is one of the fundamentals of hip hop. How can you say that?
Because there's people that's out there that just there for rap. Like there's guys like Royce the 5'9" that just
I
rap.
hear you, and
Bar
I'm
for
not
bar
saying
and
they
all these
can't
things.
rap, but I'm saying if. To me, bars should be memorable. Yeah, you can say a bunch of shit and you have a dope rhyme
Yo,
scheme,
but
but
then
what do you
it's like
say?
just because it-
Like,
yo,
I
just because
could rap some Drake songs all the way, like, because they're memorable and the bars are easy to understand. Some other mans will spit a whole 16, but you're not gonna understand everything they're saying because it's complicated. There's some artists and songs that you
at that
will.
point, it's subjective because there's a whole bunch of niggas that listen to a whole J fucking bar and spit the whole thing.
I
in
mean,
your
yeah,
face,
if we're going
and then
old
after that
school,
shit
old
goes
school,
over
yeah.
niggas'
I'm just
heads.
saying
like-
currently. I'm saying currently.
No, but that's
old
like Jay Electronica.
If we're talking best of all time, that's a whole different
Yeah.
subject.
But-
I'm just saying currently.
I think it's just because we don't.
I'm not saying
we
he's
don't look
Drake's
out
the
for that
best
kind
of all time. I'm just saying currently right now.
And if it's currently, it's probably still J.
Jay? I mean, Jay's he's still considered OG. Like he's cemented into the legacy of hip hop.
Or even
bro.
Eminem.
Yeah, like those guys can, even Wayne, those guys can do whatever they want. Drake's still on that path of, he's a legend, but he starts to solidify himself as like legend. He's trying to do his,
And hold up. So, and you're saying Drake is also a better rapper than Kendrick and Cole.
Well, Kendrick hasn't dropped.
Yeah.
It's recency
I'm
bias.
just.
it also depends. Rap,
All
like,
right, man.
like Kendrick is dope, but he's always gonna do a bunch of effects and make everything overcomplicated. What I'm saying is, what's easier to digest?
But it's not about the
but it's not about
digestion
that.
part.
Now.
Yeah, it is, bro. If
No,
you,
it isn't.
yo, it's
You were
like
talking
it's
about
why
rapper. If you're talking about
But
rap,
rapping is about like being able to express yourself properly and being able to
how do
absorb
you
everything.
know that's subjective? Because you can't fucking take it like that,
No,
bro.
but I can't take it like that. But I'm saying what's easier for you to like. I'm
No,
just,
it doesn't matter if it doesn't. It
the
doesn't always
the
need
question
to be
was who's the
easier.
best rapper right now, and I'm saying, in my opinion, rap is something.
And that's
if you-
exactly you answered it already.
Yeah,
It's subjective.
it is subjective.
Yo, all
I
I'm
said that from
saying
the jump,
is you can't make that argument of him being the best rapper. It's not true. There's so much other fucking people who rap better than Drake, but it's because you like his delivery and how you understand it. That's why you fuck with him as a better rapper.
I'm just saying, I feel like part of his ability, like I'm saying, being able to absorb his music a certain way is because of his ability.
Okay, so
and
that
his
makes him the
skill.
better artist, if anything.
Better rapper, yeah.
No,
No.
Okay, so question. Dreday, out of all the rappers that you listen to, who's the best rapper in your opinion?
fam. If anything,
In my
Benny
opinion,
the Bush and all them.
in my
sound
opinion, I'll
fucking
probably even say like
crazy.
Ghost.
Let me
I'll probably
do
say
you-
like Ghostface, even Royce the 5'9".
Okay. Give me one. Just give me one.
One
One,
The one that you listen to, a rapper that you think is the best in the game that
Better
you
than
listen
Drake.
to.
Right now, Benny, fam. Or
Give me
yo,
one
Kanye,
line.
one of
Give me
them
one
niggas.
line.
So give me
memorable.
one Benny song.
Fam,
That's
I
all I
don't remember
want.
lines like that. That's just me as
So
a
give me
nigga.
a Benny song then. Just give me one song.
There's a whole bunch of them. All right, I like fucking. I listen to it like crazy. Fucking. Where would I go with fucking Rick Ross? There's a whole bunch of other tracks. As I said, I don't listen to rappers like that, but just listen from what I've heard, fam. Benny's actually sick. This is just one nigga that I fuck with because he actually sounds sick when he raps,
Yeah.
and he's has fucking bars.
So what stops you from re-listening to him?
Because
He
it's
just
harder.
doesn't make the type of music that like I fuck with, if anything.
Okay.
It's harder to listen to just pure rap, other than like
I
when like
listen
you listen
to-
to like Drake's music, where it's more like, as AG said, it's more digestible because it's like you can play it when you're doing homework. You can play it when you're playing video games and stuff like that. But when someone is rapping, you actually want to sit down and be like, all right, let me take in what this person's actually saying.
I hear that. How often do you get the time to really do that?
Not often.
You make your time, but I'm just saying, like, at that point, the conversation is who's just a better artist then. It isn't about rap. Because if you could just dash on whatever artist you guys are talking about in the background or whatever, and you fuck with it regardless, that just tells me, if anything, he's just a better artist. He makes good music for you that you could just throw it on in the back.
I guess we should have started with this question. What makes somebody the best rapper?
It's subjective at that point.
I feel like
bro.
his ability
So
to
then
receive
it's
the
not something that you
message.
can't argue.
Yeah, it's not, but I just feel like rap is about sending a message and how easy it is to convey that
and
message.
Drake-
That's
This
just
whole how easy it is that's a personal preference.
Because I feel like for
I
Drake too,
disagree,
because
but-
like Drake
What do you
doesn't
mean
really
you
send a
disagree? I
message.
just told there's niggas out there who will spit J bars in your face.
No,
and you will
100%.
not.
Or even
I
Lil
agree.
Baby, I would say he's even a better rapper
than Drake.
than Drake.
You can stand that. That's your ledge. But I'm just saying.
That's brave.
Because he raps.
That's a hot take.
Because he raps.
I don't know. You can't tell me a man who Gunna wrote for is a better rapper than Drake. My
Bro,
opinion.
Drake has ghostwriters too.
Not anymore,
Bro, what do you mean?
I wouldn't. That's like a really early claim because Lil Baby literally has only been rapping since 2018. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
not fair to
say
even
he's
say
a-
that, you know. Yeah, he's made I can't lie. Lil Baby has made a lot of like great moves with his music. But,
Yeah.
you
But
know,
like it's also the fact where it's like if we're talking about like what message, because like as AJ was saying, like it depends what kind of message you have in the music. I feel like some of the songs he's dropped that there's some kind of message that like when they had like the Black Lives Movement during COVID.
I feel like that's the
You got
one
that
song
track
where
that
he had a
dropped.
message personally. Like I listened to Baby, but that was like the one song where he actually had a message and wasn't talking some shit.
Yeah, but like that's better than like Drake hasn't dropped anything that he was giving a message. Like God's plan's not really a message; it was a video.
That's a good
yeah,
message.
no, he doesn't have any message, and he says that he stays out of the politics.
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
not into that.
So it's like if we're talking about that, and it's like you can't really throw the whole ghostwriter thing because the man got exposed for ghostwriters. So it's like you can't give some exceptions for him and not exceptions for
I'm
other
not saying
people.
I'm not saying it was a ghostwriter. I'm just saying it's hard to say that a man who just started rapping like 3-4 years ago and got helped by notable artists can't at this point be better than Drake as an artist.
I'm not saying as an artist. We're talking about as a rapper.
As a rapper.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Sorry.
Because like as an artist, then yeah, 100%. But if we're talking about as a rapper, then it's like it's up in the air.
Oh, that's a hot take in my opinion, but
It might be a hot take, but
Man say yo, if it's not easy, then it's not good rap. Like, what? That's what you said.
no. I'm saying easily digestible, receivable.
Yo, if it's not easily digestible, it's not
No,
rap.
I'm not saying that's not good. I'm saying that just makes you the better artist if you're able to receive, like if someone's able to receive your
He
message.
answered it already. The better artist, bro.
My thing is, I get what he's saying. It's just like I say this about Kendrick Lamar, especially at his concerts. Nobody's rapping back Kendrick lyrics because they can't. You know, like, and that's just because of his style. And that's not to say Kendrick's not one of the best. Like, he's one of the best to do
Yeah.
it. But
He raps too
I get his
fast.
preference. I would rather listen to an artist where I can actually sing those lyrics back and
understand it.
exactly. It's the same reason why you listen to Playboy Cardi. You know, like Playboy Cardi's not like saying a lot with what he says, but less is more. You know, like he's a lot, and that I guess part of that goes over people's heads sometimes, and like as to why they listen to certain artists like Lil Uzi, Lil like Playboy Cardi, all those guys. You know, but I just like I said, I'm listening out for stuff that I can rap back to people. You know.
no, I feel that. I actually have a question for you guys. So there's this video that I came across the other day with like Wiz talking about how he was listening to his son like talking to one of his homies on the phone, and he was saying like how his little homies was like, "Yo, I can't come over because my mom says because your dad smokes." So he was just like, "Yo," he thought about it for a few seconds. He's like, "Yo, fuck that mom," because he's like, "I'm not gonna stop smoking just because like you feel uncomfortable with me smoking like balling up in my crib." So like that comes down to like me asking you guys is like,
I hear both sides.
would you guys feel the way if your kid's friend, his mom saying yo they're not gonna allow the kids to come over because you ball up?
I guess it depends on where you are and if it's legal or not.
No, it's legal. Like basically like how it is like where
here,
we're at right now.
Then yeah, I mean if they drink, there shouldn't be an issue if I'm smoking because it's considered the same thing now. I think it's just a matter of making sure it's not in their face, obviously, like not in the vicinity of them at all.
Yeah, I'm just gonna assume that she don't hang out with Wiz like that, so she probably doesn't know, what his countermeasures are of making sure his kid or his kid's friends aren't seeing him smoke and all that shit. So
But it's like they already know. It's like would you feel a type of way?
of course,
if
I mean,
the
as I
mom-
said, I don't hang out with Wiz. Like, who knows? I don't know if he actually separates himself or goes to like his
Like outside or
backyard and
anything.
does his shit while his kids can't, or while his son and friends can't see him and everything. Like, who knows? But if I was with his friend or some shit and I had known this, I wouldn't have a problem. But I don't blame the mom taking measures to be like, nah, I kind of don't want you to hang out over there. Like, while his dad just smokes. He's known
like
for smoking.
His dad is a billist.
Like, he's known for that shit. Like,
that's like your parents going on the gram every day and pouring up a different shot of a different like liquor. Like,
yeah.
parents are gonna look like yo,
You're known for
drinking.
you're always known for buying Ace of Spades and trying it. Like, all right, like, why the fuck am I sending my kid over there all the time? Like, that's kind of weird.
No, but like I'm not talking about as the parent, like as being Wiz. You know,
I'm saying fuck that mom too.
Yeah, as Wiz, I'm saying.
Because like
alright.
I'm saying for now, like if you comes to you and it's like, yo, like not even he came to you, so you overhear them having a conversation and they're just saying like they can't come over because like you smoke.
Like, all right,
Yeah,
you want to
yeah.
go over their house?
Yeah, real shit. Like, I'm solving the problem, bro. I'm not trying to make more.
Yeah, I'm not trying to make more problems for sure if I'm Wiz. But I personally wouldn't take it like personally. I would have been like, oh, word? All right, I get it.
Yeah, like some people are actually regular and they live regular lives, you know. So to that to them is just like, yo, fuck. Like, these guys are smoking every day. These guys are fried.
Yeah. These guys are fried every day.
It's like how are they taking care of the youth?
Yeah, like are they even able to take care of these kids or watch over them? Like,
You gotta remember, our generation is a generation that's getting used to the normalization of this as well, right?
I'm just saying though, to normal people who don't like drink or smoke, the idea of an adult being intoxicated while watching your kid is cause for concern to a degree.
Yep.
Like, it just doesn't sound right in general. So, I mean, the mom has every right to kind of just be like, nah, I don't feel comfortable just leaving out of the house where this dude is fucking fried. What do you mean you and your friend are just gonna do like whatever?
Play video games,
Play video games, and what's he off doing? Like, no.
just chilling in his room or
Chilling in his
making music or something.
What if something happened? Like, nah, 100%. I agree with both of them. So,
I hear that. Last thing I actually want to bring up for this episode. Hold up, I actually just had it. I gotta say, my boy Melo,
Which one?
the
Carmelo,
fucking,
bro.
Which one?
No,
hold on.
valid because yo, you seen the news.
What?
Lamelo has 2 teams.
Oh,
No,
LaMelo.
not
Oh,
even that. Sorry, I just brought up which one because I seen a argument talking about Melo is always gonna be Carmelo Anthony.
I hear that.
So when I hear Melo and man think is Lonzo, I mean LaMelo Ball, it's like, oh.
But I mean, like, yo, he is probably one of the best players of this new generation coming up. You know what I'm saying? So he is gonna take over that name when Melo is out of the league.
Yep,
No.
he won't, bro.
No, I don't. Okay, that's like somebody else being called Mamba then.
You lie?
No.
What do you mean?
No, because their name is actually Melo. You know, like it's actually LaMelo and Carmelo. Like
I hear
it's
you.
actually in their name. You
I
know?
guess it also depends on legacy, right? Like, what is he gonna do with his career? If he
Nah,
has way more-
Melo will still be the top one.
hard
Unless
to
they find a
say.
nickname for him,
Yeah.
you know, like they don't even have a nickname for like Kevin Durant. They call him KD, you know.
Yeah,
So Melo is just easier to say than LaMelo, you know.
Yeah,
pretty
agreed.
sure. But
I think they have to say it with his last name, Melo Ball.
yeah,
It's too much.
Melo
No,
Ball.
it's not. That's like man's calling it D Wade, bro. That's the same syllables.
Yeah, you can't have another
Yeah.
D Wade.
Yeah. It's.
And Melo came first, so Carmelo
I know
came
you feel
first.
extra hurt, Dreday. I hear it in your voice.
nah,
Don't worry.
bro, I'm good, bro. But bro, the man dropped the ball with Lala.
Yo,
I don't
I
know,
mean, they
man.
should have been divorced, but that is a crazy ass.
The
thing to-
situation.
The situation is insane, man.
How you got
yo.
the thing pregnant last season when he
Flew out
was in New York.
flew out to London so she got the babies there.
Yeah,
heard that.
So Lala can't find out. My nigga, just divorce at this point, bro. Like,
man wasn't trying to divorce her.
who? Lala?
Yeah,
He wants to?
no, it didn't, bro. Lala's
Honestly,
bad,
bro, it sounds like he made a mistake and he was trying to fix it, but he realized he couldn't.
Well, no, he got caught for cheating like a couple
Fix
years
it.
ago.
Exactly.
That's fixing it?
That's
That's
I mean,
definitely not
like,
fixing
That's
it.
when you have-
prolonging the
when you
situation.
have money,
yeah.
you really feel like that solved the problem because you feel like
Yeah.
money could just dash money at the
facts, yo.
situation. Be like, yo, hold on, $2 million,
Yeah.
and go to England.
Yo,
Nice.
yo, I
Sounds
heard
like
the nigga
nothing.
put her in England. Like, now she pick anywhere.
Man said go there, bro.
I say, yo, go there and yo, no one will ever.
That's wild.
That's all
bro.
like a plan he made, dog. That don't sound.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that is a plan he made. You know what I'm saying?
Sounds
But
like a midlife crisis, bro.
That's crazy.
But, like,
Twins.
when you have guap, you can dash money at the situation. You kind of think of it different. Like, yo, if I put in this much,
No,
will I get
no,
out of
no,
this
no,
situation?
no. The money shit just seems like it was a quick solution. It's not even like a proper way of
It's a
thinking.
band-aid solution, basically.
Yeah, it's not even. It's an emergency type of thinking once you're in that bag, yo.
Because the man already messed up
Yo,
with Lala.
what point do you want to make shit more complicated for yourself? Yo, I just got this girl pregnant. Let me make sure she finds a way to go down to England. She's set down there whenever she has her youths, them or whatever. And now you have to make sure that she gets all the shit. Like she has to go through the shit of all these kids being a British citizen and all. Like that's such a.
I assume no one really knows, but I would assume Melo would make her sign an NDA. But NDAs mean nothing these days.
Yeah, because you're just going to IG Live and just say something. But
Because if that was me in that situation, I'm saying like, yo, like if I'm gonna fly you out to England and I'm gonna put you up in this house and pay you a certain amount each month, don't say anything.
My bad. How did they find out?
I have no clue.
I think she spoke out.
I have no
Like she
out?
came out and she said something, and then
So
and
she
then,
didn't
like,
get
when-
the check.
and then when Lala found out, she
probably-
filed for divorce.
She probably lost all the money from that still. As soon as you speak about
Oh,
that.
so Lala actually filed for divorce now?
Yeah, so
Wasn't
basically,
that
what,
the whole meme with like the son or whatever?
That's been from time though, but like
yeah.
But
they-
it just
they've been
came back.
they've been having like their issues and shit.
because he cheated on her once, then he got caught again on the boat, and then I got caught again, and
I think when you're a baller, bro, there's just like a
plethora
Yeah.
of pussy.
yeah. Not only that, I think there's just like a hidden rule or something where you know that's just gonna happen.
a lie. I'm surprised the scandal hasn't come out for LeBron yet.
NDAs, bro, for real.
Not trying to be that mix-up guy, but I heard stories about LeBron, man.
I have two still.
Yeah. I've heard crazy stories. I just think, you just have to come to an agreement with your significant
person?
other, the most important person, woman in your life. You know?
Yeah, because J. Cole even said on the track where he's like, "Yo, his girl knows that he's gonna cheat, but she just wants him to at least like wrap it up when he does."
And also, like,
I mean, a lot of these guys raw dog.
Wait, the lady that he's married to said this?
No, J. Cole said on the track that he said.
There's a lot of relationships that are like this because of the certain level that those people are at. It's like what's his face? Bill Gates. They had a clause in their marriage agreement or whatever that he was allowed to go cheat on his wife basically once a year on an
Y'all
island.
niggas bend the rules for themselves, bro. This is sick.
that's not even sick.
It's just when you're rich,
Nasty,
you're able
bro.
to do
Yeah, when you
things
reach a
like
certain
those.
status, bro. When you hit a
Nasty,
status, you can be like, "Yo,
Nasty
I'm gonna have a
levels.
side thing, and you're just
Nasty
gonna allow it."
levels.
Hey,
Nasty levels.
they divorced.
Yo,
She
niggas
walked
just
out
need
with
to
20
own it
something
up, bro.
billion.
It's nasty.
Yo, when you're rich,
You could be nasty.
Different-
Yeah, you
yo,
told me. You
different
just
things,
said
bro.
it. I heard you.
that's exactly what it is. Yo, you know that's how it is.
Niggas is nasty, bro.
Future.
Li?
Future did it the wrongest way though. He did it the worst way. I don't even know if he's paying child support, but having like 9 kids is not the way to do it.
But this is, I'm
He has
pretty sure
more
this
than
is
9
all
kids,
before
I
the
swear.
fame, yo. Well,
No.
partially into it.
Half of them.
Yeah.
Like a quarter, one fourth or third of them were
Yeah,
before the fame.
Yeah, he had a couple after Sierra. I swear.
Yeah, he
I think he
did.
had 2 after Sierra.
2 or 3.
And that's like in him
Sierra's 2015.
going into, fam, Future popped in 2012.
Nah.
What do you mean? He was like on
Look,
Double XL in 2012. That's
look
if that's not a sign
earlier.
of man's popping, like,
Yeah, I think that's when Same Damn Time came out.
yeah, fam, I'm telling you, that's a couple
Tony
years
Montana.
into his fame. He was fucking bitches still, and then like, all right,
When did
me stop.
Monster and 56 Nights come out?
2015.
Yeah, man did his thing, bro.
Sorry.
Man tear through the
Future
music
was- I
industry.
remember
like
Just
these
Right
women.
came out 2015.
Future
Yeah,
was
when did
bumping.
Monster and 56 Nights come out? That's,
That came out the year before.
Future was bumping when I was working at Future Shop. Oh, whoa, that's crazy.
Shout out to Future Shop.
I'll never forget. I was here in Tony Montana. I was just like,
Tony
yo.
Montana.
Like, yo, who is this? I'm gonna say he's Future. I'm like, what? That's crazy.
All right, yo. I guess we're gonna wrap up this week's pod. Before we head out, AJ, you wanna say anything?
Yo,
before you
sorry.
go?
I want to say something real quick.
Oh, okay. Do your thing.
Quick topic. Back on Lamelo, real quick. So he's dating Tiana Trump, porn star. You guys all know her.
LaMelo?
Yeah.
That's wild.
Tiana Trump used to date another Hornet player that is still on the team,
Miles Bridges.
PJ Washington.
That's soft.
But LaMelo has 2 girls. How would you feel if you're PJ Washington if your ex-girl is now just one of your teammates' girls?
That's
I don't
like
feel the way.
Everyone
You're not feeling the way?
PJ Washington's the next girl now.
Yeah,
Yeah, she have a
you just
new girl
move
now.
on. If you're that rich, you don't dwell on girls, especially girls that are known for being.
Yo, man, think you get
That's
rich and you
tough.
just don't become human anymore.
Nah, it's not
Yeah, you're
that.
different,
that's
bro.
what
I'm
saying. I'm like,
I'm
yo.
saying you have the ability to do certain things to get over the past.
All right,
Yeah, you
bro.
live
Just wait till you touch some money. You start seeing, oh man, I'm pretty depressed.
Well, nah. If I'm depressed, I'm going on a trip, bro. What?
I hear that.
Yeah.
And then after, yo, that pain isn't gone, and you're like, fuck.
And I'm
let
gonna
me do
find the
something
next
else.
thing, and then I'm
Let me-
back
let
in
me
that
pay
same
a next
toxic
trip.
cycle.
Let me pay for a next trip. Oh, okay. Yo, let me just bring this girl out to fucking Venice with me. Oh, it's the pain's still not going away. Spending racks just to get some pain going away. Bro.
Eventually,
bro.
eventually you'll find it, bro. Eventually you'll find something to get that pain away.
I'm just saying, you need to spend racks.
So it go. But for PJ Washington, I think he's blessed.
Yeah, I
But
don't think he's. I wouldn't feel the way.
LaMelo's winning. Man has 2 things, 2 bad things. He just got Rookie of the Year, which I don't think he should have gotten.
I feel like Anthony Edwards should have got that.
Yo,
Should've gotten
yo, this is like exactly like the rap argument. I like watching LaMelo more than I like watching Anthony Edwards,
we had
even
this
though he
discussion
puts up
already.
the numbers. You know,
I mean, we talked about it already. I get why LaMelo got it. He's a more entertaining player to watch, but Anthony Edwards just
Had a better season.
had a better season. He played every game, had solid numbers,
more points.
more points.
But yeah,
And then
But-
also the fact that like LaMelo had a better team around him because like Cat was missing bare games. D'Angelo Russell missed bare games.
that's out of their control. They got drafted by the squad. You know, like
Yeah, but like I'm just saying in generals where it's like he wasn't even saying nothing in the playoffs to really show that. You know what I mean?
Just some unique passes.
Sorry, yo, this game is
Yeah, the game's
last minute
hot
of this
right
game
now.
still.
Hectic.
So you know we're about to
Last
wrap up.
minute, so yeah.
We're about to wrap up this podcast
Wrap up this
so we
fucking
can
podcast.
finish this last minute of this Brooklyn Milwaukee game.
Yes, sir.
AJ, thanks for
Quick
coming.
bets. Who you guys think is gonna win?
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
Oh, okay.
Bucks are up 2, just so the viewers know.
Minute 5
What
left.
else are up
left.
to?
Yeah. So, you know, thanks for listening for this week's pod. Make sure you guys tune in for episode 29 next week. You know, Nick's outside. Man's
Free
free
up.
out. So, you know, we're Deb out.
Steals and
Back to
Jacuzzi.
regular programming, nigga.
Alive.
Drops
Peace.
audio here.